What's good with it? It's your boy, Simon Phoenix. This is Shots Fired. What up, what up, what up? So as we slide into another fun-filled, action-packed show, y'all know y'all boy. Y'all know how I get down. So what I got to do today was I was like, yo, I ain't had a nice hot MC on the show. I ain't had a chance to bring y'all some more underground heat in a minute. So I reached out, hollered at my man Escobar Shellz. What's good with you today, bro?
What's good? What's good? Escobar Shellz, Mr. 2021, Mr. 2020, Mr. 2022, all of that.
Okay. He feeling himself. Happy to have you at the show. So let's get right into the real nitty gritty. We understand you an MC, understand you spit that hot, toxic, that flame, that fire in these here streets. So best question, the easiest question that come up with is what made you get off in the MC and what made you want to say, I want to touch one of these here microphones. I want to rock a crowd.
I sat there and watched all the greats when I was, a shorty. I watched Big L, I watched Biggie, I watched Pac, I watched Pun. I watched all these guys and I sat up there and loved it. I'm rapping along with it, I'm feeling it.
Okay.
And hip hop gave me a different type of energy. It gave me a different type of energy. And on top of that, I've never been the type of person that talks a lot. So the easiest way to express myself coming up was hip hop. Was writing poetry and things like that. And then when I actually got older, and I'm watching TV and shit, and I started putting all this stuff together. I'm like, man, this shit easy, right? I'm sitting up there, and then actually going to the studio, I seen it wasn't that easy. I seen that it was certain things that you had to do. Like when you rap, if it make you feel a different way. That's why when a person is rapping something and he got that feeling, you could tell by how his voice is. You could tell by how he's saying it. You could tell by how he's explaining it.
Yeah, it's an energy. It's definitely an energy. I would say being an MC is very special in itself. Like the real meaning behind it, master of the ceremony, to be able to walk in and spit something to make people be like, yo, okay. And, it don't necessarily got to be crime and it don't necessarily got to be the party. I done seen cats shut it down rapping about missing their mama. You know what I'm saying? Where you like, damn, bro, he murdered that. So it's an art form that is so deep and unique in itself that it causes for a lot of respect. So let me ask you this then, you know what I'm saying? I want to know, when you first got in the booth, you found out, this was some work involved in this game, with some nuances and things you had to learn about it. Did that encourage you or discourage you?
Man, that made me go hard as hell.
Okay.
One thing about it is I always loved music. I've been recording since I was 13. And I never really knew how to format music when I was younger. I knew how to write it. I could put punchlines together. I could put bars together. I could do all of that. Right. But actually making the people believe you. Right. So when I came out, when I actually came back into rapping and getting back in the studio, I also didn't want to have the same style as other people. Right?
Okay. So you was looking for a way to separate yourself.
Yeah. And I ended up getting into a lot of the New York, Brooklyn drill scene type of beats.
Okay. We was talking about that the first time I met you. We was chopping it up and you was speaking a little bit about that. You was like, yo, bro, I like that New York drill thing. And I was like, have you went outside that a little bit? And you was like, a little bit. I was like, see, keep going outside that and then come back around. It'll give you a better appreciation for hip hop as a whole.
I reached way outside the spectrum. When I dropped this album, you about to see a completely different side. As far as the drill sound in Grand Rapids, right? Just mixing everything up, putting energy up in it, going fast. Me and one of my artists is L Block. We done did that.
Okay.
So we constantly pushing each other, switching our styles up, constantly putting music out back to back, and we try to put everything up in it. When we sit up there and put something up in it, we're not gonna just put anything out just because it's music.
Right.
I'm gonna pick quality music out with bars that's gonna catch you.
Yeah, you want the fans to know. You want the fans to know. Now, I try not to do this to people, but you got to speak it to the mic, son. You got to speak it to the mic.
Oh, definitely.
I got to remind them every now and then. They get animated in the booth. They don't know what to do. They be like, yo. They be moving all over the place. They ain't learn how to sit in the pocket. Got to do it like you do when you rapping. You got to get in the pocket. You got to get in that little zone so you can work it out. Okay, now. Let me ask you this, right? So you've been doing videos. How do you like doing videos? How was that?
Honestly, I ain't even gonna lie, man. That shit was uncomfortable. It was uncomfortable. Like, I did I did 4 videos, right? And I started working with my man Vontae Lamont. You know, he's also an artist as well as a videographer and all of this stuff. And I started working with him. And when he was recording the video, you know, he wasn't recording us when we was just rapping and shit and doing shit for the camera. He just he was just recording us doing normal shit. So after that, I kind of like got comfortable with it. I'm sitting up there like, man.
Yeah, you stop thinking about it.
The same shit that I do every day when I'm just not doing anything, like just chilling, cooling. Like, even when I go up in there and chill with them, you know, it's always just a vibe and shit, man. We just vibe out, we blow, we do music, we talk, you know, we talk about real life things and stuff like that, man. Like, all of this rapping ain't all the stuff that's up in the lyrics, you know. We got real problems like everybody else.
Definitely. Life continues to go on. It is a hard road to travel. Dig? So, you know, I explain that to people all the time, whether it's talking about my podcast or talking about hip hop or just life in general. You know, life goes on, and a lot of times you got to make power moves and stop doing one thing to succeed at something else, and you have to come back around to it.
Absolutely. And like, you know, one thing about it, even when you're doing hip hop and everything that's included into it, you can't take the fact out that you gotta have a certain type of love for it to constantly keep on going, to constantly keep on giving out good music. And on top of that, you gotta have a certain kind of love for it to keep on doing it. Cause a lot of people, they'll do music and then they not getting the views and they not seeing people, you know, reaching out to them and all of that stuff. Like, when people reach out to features for me, I do a feature. You know, some people that done reached out to me for features, I give them my feature price.
Escobar Shellz,
definitely, man. And, you know, we came with a new wave. So right now, man, what we trying to do, because I started off like on a battle tip. You know, so my first 2 videos was disses. And, you know, them disses had some of the biggest names up in hip hop. But since then, it's been more so of, if you want to actually get your music out and you want to be famous and you want to do this, you got to clean up your image. You know, it's not actually turning from it's not turning from being a real nigga to a fake just because you sitting up there trying to do something different. That actually means that right there signifies growth.
Yes, it does.
So even when you doing that, man, like, you gotta think about it. You got family, you got all these people. You got all these people that you're gonna be trying to move around. If you do, you know, get your foot up in the door. And I'm sitting up there thinking of early on. You know, like, I done seen people up in the rap game, people doing drive-bys, killing managers and all of these things, and then family members and all of these things. Like, these is the things that we try to protect our family from. Like, if I get in the game, I know I'm pitting my family up. That's the first thing. That's why the song I said, Fair Chance.
Okay.
You know, the first 2 bars, I said, I put this on my mama. I'm going to put on the gang and put my mama in the house before I put on the chain. Period.
Right.
You know, the whole thing about it is, we got a love for this, and then we got a way to get our family away from all the bullshit that we've been dealing with all our lives. You know, we got this, and we got this art that we love, and it keeps us away from doing the things that we usually do. It keeps us out the street. It keeps us from being around the dude we beefing with, even if it's just a couple minutes, being off by a couple minutes or a couple seconds. It don't matter. Like,
right. It's just giving you a psychological haven to be in, where you like, yo, I'm not put myself in a bad situation based off the fact of how I feel about this individual, that is individual, because I'm doing something with my time that's actually positive.
Absolutely. And on top of that, like, I just found that I got a child on the way. So, like,
you got to get your grown up on then.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm married to 33, and just now having a child, man, I actually did. I did pretty good in life.
You did.
Because I'm seeing a lot of guys, man, they struggling right now. And, like, even with this music, like, putting into the music, putting in for the, you sitting up there using your time to write. And then you using your money to get the studio time. You using your money to do the videos. You using your money to do some songs over because you don't feel that the quality of the music was good enough. So it's a lot of things that's up in it. And listening to rappers like Dave East. Dave East is a rapper that I listen to a lot. I like the way he be word and shit. And he was sitting up there talking about
Yeah. So what was he talking about?
Okay. Oh, yeah.
You good? You can cuss. You good? It's okay.
Man, dead ass. I just lost my train of thought.
So you were saying that listening to Dave Eastwood, he uses a lot of metaphors and wordplay, and you like that about him.
Yeah. Dave East, like, he was sitting up there talking about, like, the struggles coming into the game. And he was talking about how he was broke. He had to keep on using his own money to spend to buy shit.
Right.
So he was like, man, I was broke more of the time than I had money. He said, and there was a lot of times that I just felt like giving up.
I can understand that because from my point of view, right, for me, buying equipment to do this podcast, keep the show able to be broadcasted out so people can listen to it, all of those things are expense. Buying mics, stands, putting gas in the car when I got to go mobily to somebody because they can't come to me to do a show. All of those things cost bread. And then I can say, yo, I ain't balling off of this. This ain't filling my pockets up, baby. So I totally understand. But that's when you are doing it for the love. Dig, that's when the love gets involved. When you say, man, I'm putting in all the work. I don't got a problem with that. I'm up late night messing around with that kind of stuff that you just like, look, man, I'm going to do it. And that's what it's going to be. And you're going to keep grinding and going at that because that's what it is. So I got one more question to ask you before we take a commercial break. So now that you have had a taste of having music out, working with other artists, and getting your proverbial business feet wet, right? Seeing the business end of the game, what's the next short-term goal for you?
The next short-term goal right now, I'm working on all promotional. So we can actually reach out to people, let them hear the music, do some features with people, reach out to different fan bases. We actually trying to give them a different sound, man. We trying to give them a different vibe, even if it's not up in the drill. Even if it's not up in drill, if it's just hip hop, period. It could be conscious, it could be anything, man. But what we gonna keep on trying to do is we gonna keep on trying to give y'all quality music that y'all can really fuck with. It's not like it's no breaks up on this. Like I'm gonna be working all year, all next year, and hopefully the year after that we're gonna keep on rocking and giving the music, to the people like, hey, listen.
Okay.
They didn't put in the work, man. Okay. They deserve to be listened to.
Okay. I'm just asking questions, man. I want you to be hype and be like, yo, we just gonna keep giving them the product they need. Same way we do over here at Shots Fired with the thought, sucker. Anyway, we're going to slide out real quick for a commercial break. We'll be right back. Hey! Remember back in the days when you used to jump on the dance floor when you heard a groove like this, but your body just won't let you do it any longer? Well, hey, I got the situation set for you, baby. What you need to do is get with Earl's Aspirin Cream. That's right, Earl's Aspirin Cream. Earl's Aspirin Cream is made from the finest ingredients in America. That's right, here in America, baby. And anyway, Earl's Aspirin Cream is good for those hurting knees, that bad back, those elbows and those shoulders. And if you don't want to take it from me, then go ahead and listen to one of Earl's happy customers.
Let me tell you, get yourself some Earl's aspirin, baby. I had a fractured, fucked up hip. I was sitting there in a nursing home of all places. I sat there, I was up and down that nursing home after I sat there and took some Earl's aspirin. And I ain't no nurse, baby. Earl's aspirin gave me that marathon strength.
That's right, Earl's aspirin. Side effects may include bigger balls, increased sex drive, harder erection, larger semen release, growth of facial hair, slide while you're walking, and a strong pullout game. That's right, baby. Earl's aspirin, here to help you get your groove back.
Yo, it's your boy, and you rocking with Ashy Radio, man. Give me some lotion.
Welcome back to Shots Fired with Simon Phoenix.
Yo, got my man Escobar Shellz in the building, chopping it up with him about projects that he got going on, music that's in the streets already. So if you looking to listen, go take your ass to YouTube and look up Escobar Shellz. It's not that hard. And you know what they say? Like, share, and subscribe.
Absolutely. You can also find me on Spotify, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, all of that. We ain't make it to Apple Music yet. That's a bridge I'm still trying to break through. But hopefully, when we put out the first studio album and everything is official, man, we'll be able to mix that up.
Okay. So, what is the next single that you got popping?
I just actually released this single, man, not even 24 hours ago. This one is the outro to Nation Business. You know, this right here, this is that declaration that joint about to drop. I just dropped the one before that, Go Mode, and both of them go hard. People have been asking me for solo projects, so now I've been working on more solo projects, but also been working with people because I'm trying to network in the city.
Okay. So, what would you say right now, right, is the thing that you want most for fans to understand about you?
I want fans to understand that they can be diverse. You can be different. And you can still, make your own way up in this game. You can make your own path. You don't let nobody hold you back from the goals that you're trying to achieve. That's one thing that I learned. Like, one person, if a person let people hold them back from the goals that they try to achieve, you're not going to be a winner in life. You're going to be a loser in life because you let other people hold you back. So, like I said, I try to go as hard as I can. I try to put everything that I can into these tracks so people could appreciate that, so people could see that diversity is something that we actually do need. Okay. You like, mix it up. Give us something different. Don't keep giving me the same food. I got you, man. I'm feeling it. Because, I'm with you. I feel very similar to you with the amount of things you keep getting. We're going to go right into your music.
Snow gang, fully automatic, nigga. Escobar Shellz, nigga.
Got that heat.
Bundle up, it's a cold summer, it's a snow summer, nigga. Bundle up. Pitting niggas on the shit bag. If it hit your stomach, it gon' tumble guts. Ain't shooting at you, we gon' shoot niggas. Aim the cannon, watch it boot niggas. Turn your dread into a coupe, nigga. Turn your brains into a soup, nigga. Members only, no recruiting niggas. If you real, regardless, we saluting, nigga. If the gang is calling, then pistol slide. No surviving, somebody dying. If I lose my mind, you gon' lose your mind. That's a headshot, now you a headline. If I hire shooters, got a deadline. I want that pussy dead by bedtime so I can sleep peaceful on some wet pussy. Eat breakfast, roll the best cookie. Hard beats, get the slowing up. Got the pocket rocket, won't hold them up. When the pole is up, we gon' roll them up. He a back now, we sold them up. Ain't no pat downs, we VIP. G's in the door, now we VIG for the gang, nigga. Hit us hang, nigga. Solid niggas only on the gang, nigga. Louis flips, you a lame nigga. Gotta line him up like a frame nigga. All for being him off the chain G. Got a 4/5, won't change me. All for being him off the chain G. Got a 4/5, won't change me. Gambling with me, you step out of line. Up in the 9 is letting out 9. Bullets is hitting your back and your spine. Your body go numb like you hitting the line. Bitch, I'm still on my shit, I've been missing a minute. Back on the blocks in the drop and I spin it. Mention the gang, you gon' catch you a sentence. Knock out your frontals, no trip to the dentist. Heavy the metal, I'm lifting the weight. Big guns, probably lifting the state. So it's off at your head, ain't no lifting your face. Big bang, it's gon' rumble the bass. Blind as a demon and black as a demon. Op said eyes, they ain't about to get even. Only feel peace, no op ain't breathe. Don't need to know who and I don't need a reason. Funny guy like Michael Keaton. Wartime, niggas still eating. You a rapper now, put the mic down. Pick the pole up, it's on sight now. It's on sight now, it's on sight now. It's on sight now, it's on sight now. Talking that shit like you niggas is with it. Spinning the bin, put a hole in your fitted. Nation business, nigga. I told you motherfuckers what it is, nigga. On game. They done let the G's in the dough, hey. They done let the G's in the dough, hey. They done let the G's in the dough, hey. They done let the G's in the dough, hey. They done let the G's in the dough, hey.
Escobar Shellz. You already know. You already know. You see how the heat came with it all. He was all on the show talking all kind and well behaved. Like, yeah, man, you know, I want people to understand. I'm out here grinding, making great music for y'all. Then I play the music. He come out like, look, you gonna get murdered up, I'm slapping you up. You already know what it is. Dun 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 dun. Like, yo, came with that heavy heat. That heavy heat. So, where are all the places that people can go and check you out? Whether it's your music, whether it's getting a hold of you, if you got merch, any of that kind of stuff. Where can cats go and be like, yo, man, I kind of like that song from Escobar Shellz. You know what I'm saying? I want to get rowdy too. Let me bang that in the coop.
You can go to, like I said, YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, iHeart, pretty much all the platforms right now. We own them right now. The videos right now on YouTube. You could go to IG, it's Escobar Shellz. Facebook is Escobar Shellz. You know,
yeah, I know how you do.
I had to let Twitter go.
Yeah, to let Twitter go.
I had to let Twitter go.
Hey man, a lot of people run away from Twitter. They go to Twitter. Twitter like the hood, bro. You have to watch what you do on Twitter, man. You can get popped on Twitter. Twitter dangerous. It's dangerous out there in them Twitter streets. Look, I'm gonna stay over here with the old people on Facebook. I'm gonna pop up on IG every now and then. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do a little clubhouse, and I like to listen to people conversation. But hey, man, I gotta leave that Twitter alone.
TikTok, as a matter of fact, TikTok. I forgot to mention.
Hey man, TikTok got hard. TikTok go hard.
Yeah, TikTok right now, man. For
hip hop, TikTok is I mean, for music in the general space, that's a great place to be. I don't have any bogus question for you. I normally have a bogus question. I normally have one question that has nothing to do with anything an artist is on. I got it. I got it. Look. The bad part is I'm so bogus. I keep a bogus question, even though I don't think I got one. I got one for you. So, look. Your music trying to come back in. That's how hard you is. Your music like, yo, nigga, we come right back at you. Like, all right. So look. Here's my bogus question. You get one meal, right? One meal has to be from a restaurant or a place that everyone can go to. You got one meal left. What's the meal?
You know what, man? I ain't gonna go cap, man. I gotta go to Frankie V's right there on 28th Street and get that Chicago deep dish joint.
That's fat boy status. I ain't mad at you, man. I ain't mad at you. One of my favorite pizzas. I ain't mad at you.
All right, listen. I ate it all by myself. My girl there eating that. She was like, nigga.
Like, damn, you fat. You like, nah, man. What happened was
I'm hot.
Yeah.
That's my excuse. I'm hot.
Hey, smokers will always do that. Drunks will do that too, though. A drunk will hit you with the same, like, oh, man, I was drunk, man. I don't even remember eating it.
Shit on gang. When I drink, I be hungry than a mother.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you. Hey, man, you can come up, as a fat person, you can come up with any good reason why you ate up all the food. For me, right? Man, one meal. This is one of the few times that I personally don't got an answer off the top of my head, but I'm going to go. Ooh, all right. I'm on my bougie boy. I'm on my bougie boy right now. I need to be at the Chop House with the prime rib, I need a double helping of the mashed potatoes though on the low. I fat. That's what I need. That's what I need. I'm in the game. You give me prime rib. The last meal I get a good prime rib. Oh yeah, extra mashed potatoes. Oh yeah, and I need a chef salad instead of just a regular garden salad. I need some meats in my joint and extra croutons.
I mean, if you getting a steak, man, you getting the mashed potatoes. You ain't getting the baked. You ain't getting
No,
the baked joint?
I don't want the baked joint. I need the mashed joint. Cause look, all baked joints is you putting in the work to turn it into mashed potatoes. All you doing is smashing it up when you get it with the stuff you like on top of it. Just bring me it already beat up. I don't need to do no work. Beat it up already. You can throw some cheese on it for me. Hit me with a dab of whipped cream. Same thing. They still potatoes. Extra butter. I'm good, baby. I'm good. Fat. I'm going out with my cholesterol fucked up.
Wait, did you say whipped cream?
No.
Sour cream.
Sour cream. I hope I said sour cream. Sour cream. If I said whipped cream, my bag. I'm sorry. I'm definitely going to listen to this later and ask myself, like, what was you doing? So I appreciate you coming to the show, my dude. I do.
Absolutely.
Definitely best of luck to you. I will be playing your music in the background of the show. You know what I'm saying? So, don't be shocked if somebody be like, yo, man, I heard you on my homeboy podcast at the end, man. That's what's up. Because I'll try to, try to bang.
Much appreciated.
Hey, man, I try to bang all the artists that come through the show, but I definitely be wanting to see y'all succeed. So anything I can do to assist in that, that's what I'm about. So once again, Escobar Shellz. This has been Shots Fired. I am Simon Phoenix. You already know. And you know how I do, man. I just be on some other stuff. So since I'm on some other stuff, we just gonna slide out with a little bit more. Holla back.
G-A-N-G, G-A-N-G. Blood get to spilling when these bitches get to flipping. Kidnap a nigga, cut his hands off. How you feeling? Throw his bitch in the deep freezer, bet he start chilling. If it's up, then it's stuck. Niggas better start drilling. Blood get to spilling when these bitches get to flipping. Kidnap a nigga, cut his hands off. How you feeling? Throw his bitch in the deep freezer, bet he start chilling. If it's up, then it's stuck. Niggas better start drilling. Stuffing the clip in the pound, it hit your whip and it's flipping around. Moving your murk, put that boy on the shirt, trying to ride the wave. These bullets gon' surf. I turn you to runts, I turn you to purple. Got niggas that's like from my side of the circle. You talking to Liddy on sight. You posted dead, get Liddy tonight. I probably slide through the city tonight with a fifth on my waist and a target in sight. Probably up in my bag if the market is right. I'ma pitch you a mud, this can hardly be right. You probably get checked, you ain't getting too bright. Was trying to be cool, I'm a demon tonight. I'm letting it blow even though I can fight. Man in black, nigga looking the light. Blood get to spilling when these bitches get to flipping. Kidnap a nigga, cut his hands off. How you feeling? Throw his bitch in the deep freezer, bet he start chilling. If it's up, then it's stuck. Niggas better start drilling. Blood get to spilling when these bitches get to flipping. Kidnap a nigga, cut his hands off. How you feeling? Throw his bitch in the deep freezer, bet he start chilling. If it's up, then it's stuck. Niggas better start drilling. Strapped up down a ride, TTG, I'm trying to go. Fuck him, his gang, his mama. When you see me on sight, you better blow. Smack him around, ping pong. Hit him at the doorbell, ding dong. That fuckboy is a beat on. I beat on my chest, King Kong. You just a cameraman, never seen, stick to your script. You in the shooting videos, I'm in the shooting blitz. You niggas fly with birds, I fly with jets. I get higher. Big clout ducking, leave his shit by a tire. Me, you hear some tires screeching, then you better duck. Striking at GDs, y'all can call it starstruck. Bet not run me and cuz I'll hawk you down in Tim. Shoot them first, act and last, like my cousin K-Sim. See dissing on the net, niggas get pool parties, now they wet. Potato on the barrel, cause the director said quiet on the set. Mic check, 1, 2, lights, camera, action. AR-15, foul, bump off missing matching. Blood get to spilling when these bitches get to flipping. Kidnap a nigga, cut his hands off. How you feeling? Throw his bitch in the deep freezer, bet he start chilling. If it's up, then it's stuck. Niggas better start drilling. Blood get to spilling when these